Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. My name is Jamie and this year is going by really fast. We're almost at the halfway point of 2019 and compared to last year, ang daming lumabas na smartphones and it can be a bit confusing of which one you might want to purchase. We're here to give you our top picks of the best smartphones that you can buy for less than 10,000 pesos. So before we get to the list, guys, just a quick reminder, there's still a giveaway for the Galaxy Friends and Marvel smart covers for the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So if you want a chance to win one of those amazing cases, there's a link in the description down below. I'll be drawing the winner at the end of the month. Also, take this time to subscribe to the channel because we have an amazing surprise for all of you guys next month. And yeah, it's gonna be a huge just our way of saying thank you for helping us build our community here on YouTube. So with that out of the way, let's get to the list. Alright, so for the first phone on this list is the Redmi Note 7 because I'm pretty sure madaming magagalit sa akin kung hindi to lagay sa list na to. So number 1, Redmi Note 7. As we all know, this device is probably one of the best phones in this price point and we can't blame anyone for thinking that kasi sulit nga naman siya. Xiaomi has always had a reputation for releasing devices that makes your money go a long way. So if gaming ang priority mo sa pagpili ng smartphone, then this is definitely a good choice. You have a Snapdragon 660 processor with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage at 9,990. So pwede ito pang Mobile Legends or for most games that are available on the Google Play Store. While it does have a ton of muscle, the Redmi Note 7 looks really good too. It looks absolutely premium and it's hard to think na yun lang yung price ng device na to. Alright, so for the second phone on this list is actually the little brother of the Redmi Note 7, which is the Redmi 7. Now, we actually haven't had the chance to review this phone just yet, pero kung medyo gipit ka sa budget and you're stuck at 7,000 pesos, then this is actually one of the better options at this price point. Now, at its core, you have a Snapdragon 632 processor with up to 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. Now, there is a version of this phone with 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage, pero I think you're gonna gimp the Snapdragon 632 a little bit, so I'm guessing you might want to spend that extra money so you can get more performance out of your phone. Speaking of the Snapdragon 632, number 3 on this list is the Asus Zenfone Max M2. So you're getting the same processing package as the Redmi Note 7, which is again the Snapdragon 632 with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. So you're getting a bump up in price at 8,990 for the same performance. But if your priority is making sure na tumatagal ang smartphone mo and matagal siyang malobat, then that's exactly what the Max line of Asus is known for. This isn't reflected at all by our battery benchmarks, but the 4,000 mAh battery did last us almost 2 days with 7 hours and 43 minutes of screen on time. If you want to see how the Zenfone Max M2 handles some of the most popular games out there, then click on the eye on the corner of the screen, or you can also check out its full review and all of the reviews for the phones we mentioned in the description down below. Number 4 on this list of phones for less than 10,000 pesos is the Realme 3. So we know that the hype is real for the Pro version of the Realme 3, and while we definitely recommend getting that phone, it's way above the price point that we set in this video. If you want to see a list for our top picks for phones for less than 20,000 pesos, let us know in the comment section down below. Back to the Realme 3. It's powered by a Helio P60 processor na medyo may kalumaan na, but it can still put in some serious work, plus kayang-kaya niya pa maglaro ng ML or ng NBA 2K19, but you'll have to adjust the settings para smoother yung frame rates. You're also getting a decent set of cameras on the Realme 3 that's also pretty good for low-light photography. The starting price for this phone is 6,990, pero kung kayang sagarin ang budget, definitely go for the one with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage at 9,990 pesos. And last on this list, number 5 is the Samsung Galaxy A20. So ang daming pasabog ni Samsung lately, and it's good that they're finally releasing phones that people think are worth the money. There's a lot of people going for the A50, which is a great smartphone, but again, we're talking about a budget of 10,000 pesos or less. Powered by an Exynos 7884 processor, it's definitely not the most muscle-bound smartphone on this list, but it does have its strength. Isa na doon yung display niya. It's a Super AMOLED panel which we only used to see in higher-end smartphones from Samsung. It does top out at HD+, so don't expect the best pixel density pero sobrang vivid ng display na to. And you've heard us time and time again, ito yung favorite naming panel. It also has a good battery life and can keep the lights on for quite some time, pero the cameras on this thing are pretty dope considering na 9,900 pesos yung price niya. You get a dual camera setup with a 12 megapixel main camera and a 5 megapixel ultra-wide camera, so you have more options when shooting, a definite plus for the team. The picture quality is also pretty solid considering the price point and is one of the better options if priority mo ay yung cameras ng smartphone. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for our top picks for phones that cost less than 10,000 pesos. Actually, madami pang options na nasa market ngayon. John has a article up on the website that you might want to check out with a few more options that include the Realme C2, which the review will be up in a couple of days. So do check it out. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because we have a huge surprise for you guys as a thank you for helping us build our community here on YouTube. So again, sub to the channel, hit that notification bell. If you have any questions or just want to leave a few more phones or add more phones to this list, leave them down below in the comment section. For more of the latest tech news and gadget reviews, head to unbox.ph. Plus, follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. My name is Jamie. Peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.